So here are solar panels that I installed 4 years ago, flush to the roof as you can see, and now I just installed some at a 74-degree tilt. The panels are at 55 degrees and the roof is at 19 degrees. And I did all of this, building all the racking, doing all the designs and permitting myself. And while I made a very detailed installation video for the first set, I'm not going to be as detailed with this set because there's a lot of sort of fine details and specifics, so I'm making this video just to be sort of more of a broad overview, broad strokes, to give people ideas. And if you have questions about things and specifically, I would message in the comments. So the main mounts that I got, so I'm using these QM LM mounts with the L foot. I just needed basically a gap here to gap it off of the asphalt roof. It's a 5/16 inch lag bolt with some sealant, and I'm using 1 5/8 inch unistrut all around with the elongated holes, cut to lengths. I'm using these adjustable brace fittings you can see here, so you can adjust the angles to whatever you want. So I've got one there and one there, and then I've got a post base for where the vertical leg attaches to the bottom. And I did weld it on this back side, which you may or may not need to, but all around I'm using just standard Home Depot grade 2 zinc plated hardware. And so then on top of the hypotenuse leg of the strut triangle is where I put in just the standard L foot, my XR100 rail, and just the usual clamps. So really nothing fancy there. And then I've tied it in to the other system. Like I said, I did all of the wind load calculations, and snow load doesn't really apply with panels tilted these high for my angle, but it all worked out. I can help people with that if they want. I have the ability to lower them if I wanted to for a major windstorm. I could unbolt the 2 bolts on all of the post feet and kick out the legs, and it would lay pretty much flat. That's why I put in this just a little coupler on the sewer vent pipe in case I wanted to remove it and lay them flat. But yeah, that's basically it. I didn't run any new wiring because I just connected them in series with the existing panels. So I just, ran the line over. Yeah, the hard part really would be the designs and permitting and checking for wind loading and all that, but I'm happy to help if people have specific questions about any of this. But just the basic idea is the unistrut, which you can get at a lot of electrical supply stores. I got mine from Platt, and that you can basically make whatever you want out of that, and they have lots of different ways to attach. I use cone nuts. You could also use spring nuts back here, but yeah, lots of different solutions.